We're here at Pembroke, home to some of the best sea cliff climbing in the world. With lockdown easing, some of you might be thinking of a trip down here, but what do you need to know? Accessing these sea cliffs can be complicated. You'll encounter abseils, big tides, lots of wildlife, and some of the best climbing is in an active army firing range. Here are my top tips to help you have a great visit and to keep access agreements sweet. These amazing sea cliffs are spread out along the coast. There's a wide variety of types of climbing. Visit Saddle Head and Flimston Bay for easier routes, or head to one of the more accessible crags such as St Govan's and Stennis Head to get the feel of things before trying something more committing and adventurous. Some areas are in a live firing range and in use most weekdays. Search for Castle Martin firing notice before heading down. If the red flag is flying, then the range is closed. Many crags here require low tide to get a belay at the bottom, and for deep water soloing, you want a good high tide for most spots. South Pembrokeshire has a tidal range of up to 7 metres. So check the tide tables. You'll find these on the notice boards in many of the car parks. Waves can reach the top of cliffs, so check swell conditions on surf websites such as Magic Seaweed. If the freshwater west surf forecast is above 6 foot, then waves will start to affect climbing at the more tidal cliffs. If you are deep water soloing, bear in mind sea conditions, tidal currents, and check you have a safe exit from the water. These cliffs are special protected areas for birds such as choughs, razorbills, guillemots and peregrines. From March to early August, there are agreed seasonal restrictions to protect cliff nesting birds. Check the BMC RAD for all the info. Due to a lack of people in the area in the last year, there might be new nest sites. Please contact the local BMC access rep if you come across these on a climb. On the ground, red pots mark restricted sections. Sheep, lambs and cows graze the range throughout the year, so dogs should be kept under control at all times and not left roaming at the top of cliffs whilst you're climbing. From August to November, you might come across cute seal pups in some bays. Please keep 100 metres away so that the pups can get fed by their mothers. This crag is 100% trad. There are no bolts allowed here. If you do find any existing pegs or threads, then check them carefully. Don't just assume it's safe because someone else has placed it. Bring 2 50-metre ropes, as many nuts and cams as you can find, and a helmet. Make sure you take your prusik loops, know how to use them, and check escape routes before abseiling in. You'll need to abseil into many of the crags. A 50-metre abseil rope is needed for most. Check the guidebook carefully and use the established abseil points to avoid wear and tear on popular climbs. The upper sections of most cliffs suffer from loose rock, so take care when topping out and place some extra gear here. Try not to belay directly below your second if possible. The BMC have placed a number of belay stakes. Please don't place your own as you might hit an old shell. Don't belay onto any MOD property, and if you come across any suspicious objects, don't touch them and report them to the guardroom or local police. If you require rescue, phone 999 and ask for the Coast Guard. Most rescues will require a helicopter evacuation. Secure any equipment and warn others. Respect the rock, the wildlife and other people. Pembroke is an incredibly special place, so it's up to us as a community to look after it. Take away any litter, don't use barbecues, and remember that no wild camping is allowed. Thanks for watching. I hope it's been useful. Check the BMC website for further updates and hopefully see you on the crag.